What's up, guys? We are back again, and we are going to be doing another movie review today. So we're finally going to be looking at the movie Megan. So again, this has been a little bit since I know the movie came out. It's fairly brand new. So if you guys have not seen this movie yet, by all means, go check it out. But to give you an overview of what this movie is, it pretty much is to where you have this main character by the name of Gemma. She is a kind of just a creator of different mechanics and toys, and her toy company that she works for, her boss really wants to make this one amazing toy because the toy that they did come out with, another company has a knockoff, and they're worried about it. And she has her niece come live with her by the name of Katie, who sort of does have an unfortunate accident with her parents, to where her parents get in a bad car accident, and again she's trying to be almost like a single mother to her niece, but it's not working out. She's very work obsessed. She's always working. She has a deadline, and at the very last minute, her niece gives her an idea of this, particular idea of like mixing a doll and pretty much what I would say is an android AI into a companion for a little girl or for any child. Now, what's really cool about this is the idea behind it is to where this android AI, which again is really funny because this is pretty much what this thing reminded me of, is if you mix Chucky with Annabelle slash Android 1718 from Dragon Ball Z, because the way this happened with this character is her niece came so codependent on her for Megan, that what actually happened was she became so dependent on her that she had her remind her to use the bathroom and wash her hands, and make sure she flushes the toilet, tells her a story at night, tells her about, hey, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, things a normal parent or guardian would do. Well, unfortunately, her the character Gemma, she did not have time, nor she really didn't want to deal with that. So that's the reason why she became doing this for her niece, so that way Megan could do it instead of her. And when this happens, Megan, unfortunately, during one of the times, she was already developing at a very high rate for her AI chip, and then it kind of malfunctions a little bit after a dog attack happens, and then it slowly gets more and more crazy with anyone that she considers a threat to her. I would say not really her creator, but to her codependent of who she looks after, who's her friend, who is her confidant. Then she's going to go after. Like, she goes after a dog, and then she goes after the neighbor, then she goes after a boy that treats her very badly, then she goes after a few other people in this film. So to me, this film wasn't exactly scary. It was not, I would say, very bad anyway. It was more of a thriller film. It wasn't, like I said, at all scary. It wasn't bad. In my mind, this was not a bad film. I will say this out of the way. This was not a bad film. And that comes at very high praise even for me, because a lot of these horror slash thriller movies have been very crappy. They have been very boring. But with this, it kind of makes you wonder, kind of step out of the box a little bit and make you go, okay, could this be possible? It possibly could be. So again, for those of you that have watched like iRobot, Terminator, Annabelle, Chucky, things of that nature, things like this could happen in our reality. But again, with the way technology is and the way movies are, you never know, and hopefully something like this would not happen. But at the same time, it is possible. But I like the way they did this, because it was from almost like another point of view, almost like they did with Chucky, to where they wanted this company wanted a magnificent toy so badly that the creators were in such a rush because of these deadlines. And this is the problem with deadlines, is you rush and rush and rush and rush, and you have a personal life going on, and you have other things going on, and then you forget, and you have to rush to meet these deadlines just so you can keep your job. So they really did show that. They really did show how crazy and codependent a toy or this possible, cyborg slash android could be for a child, and also what could happen. And overall, by the end of this film, Megan pretty much does get destroyed after Katie finally realizing what she is and what she's become. And then same thing with the one that created her, Gemma. She realizes this as well, and it kind of makes it look like she may be gone, and she very well could be at the very end of the film. But at the same time, there's always evidence for a possible another one or something else, because again, with the way this movie went, I kind of wonder if this is going to be a one and done film. It wouldn't shock me if it's going to be a one and done film, but at the same time, it does have room for possible to go out further. And I'm just going to say this also, and I could be wrong, but it really feels like to me that they were kind of take a lot of the look for Megan really reminded me too much of either one of the Olsen sisters, like between Ashley, Mary Kate, and Elizabeth Olsen, to me personally, just because of her facial features and how she looked like originally. I could be wrong, but a lot of times when I was watching this, it just made me feel like one of the Olsen twins went nuts or something, is what it felt like to me. So again, I could be wrong. Maybe that was what they were trying to do, but it just makes me feel like they kind of was wanting, to have this character look like an Olsen sister or something. So again, I could be very well wrong, but overall, that's my opinion. But would I watch this again? I would definitely watch it again and see if I missed something. But overall, I would definitely try to give it another shot. But overall, guys, let me know what your thoughts are about this down in the comments down below. If you guys are new to the channel, consider about subscribing, leave a big fat like on the video. Leave a big fat like on the video if you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry, guys, I can't talk. And also, let me know what you guys thought about the movie. Was it bad? Was it good? Did it suck? Was it okay? Let me know your thoughts about it. And I'll see you as always on the very next one.